Krishna, Hare Krishna. You know, those who leave here, say like my ex-wife and those two, you can preach to them a little bit, or, you know, try to, but if they don't listen, man, give up their association. Don't lose this. This is so precious, you know, over by who knows. Don't take a chance of losing this. See, because they've lost this. They're in the darkness, man. And if they don't want to come out, you can't coax them out or anything. Just leave them. Better not to take a chance to lose this precious chanting. This taste is amazing. Contamination is horrible. It's this maya. You lose this level of taste, and then you go back into something else. And so preach to them, try to get them back but if they don't listen, then just move on, because you don't want to lose this. They'll have to wander around until they get tired of that. So yeah, you see, be careful, because that's what the Maya does. It took them down because they have these desires, but don't let it take you down. Otherwise, if you lose this, you lose really everything. This taste for Krishna is so rare and so precious. See, so don't you know. I find I preach to my ex again and again, and she just is so belligerent, hardened criminal. I said, well, that's it. I'm finished with you. You know. No, you know, no more. So, and it goes for all of them. If they leave like this and they reject this precious gift, then let them go out. Yeah, I mean, I tried to preach to them all, but so often it's just their destiny. But I don't want people that are getting this to lose this precious jewel of chanting with taste for Krishna, with Krishna, Hare Krishna. So anyway, my advice is Krishna. It's always people, they don't listen to Guru. And see, when you don't do that, now you're out of line, completely out of line. See? And that, you fall off the line, you know. Now you're into clothesline stuff, or who knows what else. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. This is the true branch here. Anybody who doesn't believe that, or has other opinions, like there's this other thing, or they're acting out of envy and jealousy, yeah, keep them at a distance so you don't, you know, because, yeah, and when you start to feel it, see, that's when the Maya tests you. It brings you the bad association to try to pollute you, so you lose this. That's what she does, man. It's her game. It's just, you know, it's very ultimate. Well, you know, it's, as I said, sometime maybe if you have the strength to preach to them, and if they will accept, great, accept the message, accept the associate. But if they don't, let them go. You know, just get rid of. Don't look in their direction, because you're meditating on them, and they're while you're chanting and all of this, and it's not good. It's, you know, it's they've rejected this gift, man. You know, this is what it says, being out of ungratefulness. It's just their destiny right now. They were wandering in this. They want to experience that. But you don't want to experience it. I mean, stay here. I mean, you know, stay with the Guru, man. They've rejected Guru. You know, now they're on their own gurus and speculating on all that stuff. Yeah, she doesn't realize that. So don't you associate like intimately there, because you'll feel that way too by the principle of association. You don't want to look. That's why she's got bad association with the Narayan Raj group. She got into that. They don't have affection for what we do. Also, the Radhakund Babajis either. And so that association, you know. Balaram and Lalita, they don't care about us, do they? They're out there. Hey, man, we're happy, man. Well, you happy? We're happy. They don't feel part of this family. See, this is a very rare thing going on here. It took me many years to get to this point of sorting all this stuff out, you know, so that we can have a family based on the truth, man. based on taste for chanting. Hare Krishna. Just understand the hint, the mood here. Maybe not block, but don't look at their writings. I don't know, man. Depends on how strong you are. How attached you are over there to that. All it can do, all that attachment can do is pull you back into it. That's how she looks for the strings, the heartstrings. That's your, when you pass stool, you just let it go, right? You don't say, well, should we keep it in? Depends on your strength, man, Just be careful. Just meditate on this and let Krishna help you. Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari. See, that's how friendly. See, become friends with until they find the truth, and then they try to get you away from it. See, they're not your friends, man. It's all Maya. It's all illusion here. Every single bit of it. The only truth is the name and the feeling for the name, the taste for the name. Maya is not a friend. See? And that's when it comes, when you're in touch with the truth, it divides it from, and it shows the persons that are at that level. See, it's the Vaidhi level, They can't understand what's going on here, and they just have a natural thing. They want to pull you out of it. Hare Krishna. And it's more subtle here, because at this level here, these Radhakund Babajis, they'll pretend to be your friends, like like Manorama. She's no friend of yours. There's no friendliness about it, man. She is in darkness, and no matter how much of a face, Sachi, yeah, it's all about bringing you into her level, man. That's what they do. She stood up and glorified her Radhakund Baba, looking for that opportunity, man, to say, hey, you see, I have no faith in Gaurahari, my guru, my real guru. I have no faith in that. Isn't that nice? Let me stand up and do it. And nobody does anything. Oh, really? Oh, very nice. That means you guys are weak still. You're still weak. You're not, we got to get strong. We stand up and say, hey, man, you stand up for that. He was your guru, man. He's a bona fide guru, man. He's got Radha and Krishna. He's got a relationship. He's got a relationship with Lord Chaitanya. He's an associate of the Lord, and you stand up and glorify somebody else. See? I'm just trying to teach you what it is to be an associate, because you stand up boldly like this, because they're standing up for Maya. She's standing up for Maya. Oh, this is very good. I left Gaurahari for a higher thing, and yeah, I stand up for that. What about you guys? You're too weak. See? You just sit there and tolerate it. That's why I'm here for now. That's my job, is to get you strong and clear, and so you understand the principles. Gaurahari, if somebody went against Nityananda, because like these Brahmins and all that, like her, all this thinking other things and saying things, Gaurahari wouldn't look at their face. He said, get out of here. I don't even want to see your face. That's an associate, man. Oh, you don't want the gift? Oh, you don't believe in Nityananda, who has ecstatic love? You don't believe in ecstatic love? You don't believe it's here? And you want me to look at your face, and so I become just as much of a disbeliever as you? Get the hell, I don't want to look at your face. That's the warning for them. That's the preaching, man. That has more weight than anything. Standing up for the truth. Shake the dust off your feet and move on as a warning. See, Jesus preached of everything. That's how they got the Spirit, man. They stayed with the Spirit. Shake the dust off your feet, man. They don't want to hear the message. Hey, man, we got the message of ecstatic love. Oh, here it is. Oh, we don't like this. We don't like you. Oh, you shouldn't be there. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, fuck you, man. I don't want to see your face. What, are you going to reject the gift? Okay, stay there. We'll move on to those who will take it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama. Very vicious. This is Maya's very vicious. You know, what we're doing here is very tough to do. We're trying to grow a garden of devotion, ecstatic devotion. We're bringing Vrindavan here amongst vicious tigers, mean jackals and all that. People caught up in the Maya are like that in religion and all of that stuff. They're not very happy at all that you're getting out of this. Is because they can't. Everybody's out for themselves here and not for the true self, Krishna. Okay? They can't help it. It's the way they are. But people here in our Sangha, the stronger you get, you'll make your statement, man. The statement is, hey, man, this is the real deal. You're an illusion, man. Too bad. You know, this illusion, when you're in the snake there, it's like you're looking at this. They say, what's the problem, man? We're just like you. It's all one, you know. See, it's all one. Yeah, we're devotees. You're a devotee. Let's associate. See, but we don't really believe in what you're doing. We got a higher thing, but let's be together, see? And after a while, very shortly, you start thinking about their thing. That's how the Maya works, man. It's very subtle. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama. The nastier they got, yeah. It's pollution, man, contamination, poison. They use those words very appropriate. See, that's why people don't understand devotees. I'm going to do a class on this. They think, it's like my ex-wife said yesterday, I'm preaching to her, saying, she says, Gaurahari, you're not humble, man. A real Vaishnava is very humble. You should be humble when you talk to me and all that. I'm her guru, really. This is the really truth. And she wants to teach me how to be. Like, she knows so much more than I do. And those devotees, those Vaidis are always like that. Oh, that Gaurahari, or you're not very humble, Prabhu. Devotees are always humble. You see, it's this one homogeneous thing of speculation. They think a devotee, I'm going to do a class on this. It's important because you're going to get this bullshit all the time. A devotee is always humble. A devotee is always humble. You're not very humble for speaking the truth and all that stuff. I'll show you right there in Nectar Devotion that Krishna has all kinds of qualities. He has envy, and everything is transcendental. He has anger. He has it seems to be viciousness. Everything that they're laying on you, Krishna has inside him, and it's all transcendental and used to obliterate Maya. See, when a vicious person attacks you like this, that's Maya, man. See, that's Maya's poison. And it's a thorn is plucked out by another thorn, and that's the transcendental potency used through the bona fide guru, man. And that's why they seem like they're authoritative, because these guys are trying to be authoritative. These guys are vicious, and Krishna says, I'm this black snake that's going to swallow up this other black snake here. See? They don't know the potency of a devotee is full range, man. All the emotions you see out here in the world in Maya is only a reflection of a devotee absorbed in who's a empowered lila. What do they call it? These pastime lila avatars. Like Krishna and Ram, you notice they're here and they act like it seems like people in the world, but they're not, man. They're the full truth. Everything is a trying to imitate Krishna. See, but they've got no real power when a devotee is empowered by the spiritual potency. And therefore, when they get angry, man, it purifies the Maya. When they get angry out there in Maya, it pollutes you. When they're duplicitous and tricky and all this, it pollutes you, pulls you down in the Maya. When the Lord and the devotees devise tricks to get you into the spiritual potency, it's for your benefit. See? The intelligence out there in the Maya does nothing but pollute people. This is why we've got these false acharyas And leaders is because they got very tricky intelligence, man. They're guided by the snake. This, and it's very slithery, and it's all to get you into to control and manipulate you according to the Maya. The devotees who are empowered by the spiritual potency of the Lord are even more intelligent. See, and their intelligence is to get you to serve Krishna's spiritual potency. See, so that's why people who don't listen to the Guru, you cannot understand devotional mellows unless you are instructed by a devotee under the shelter of the transcendental potency. And that's right here, man. That's why you see me in all these different moods. It's not, sometimes you'll see that humble pie. The humbleness is always underlining through it all. But here, devotees are here to liberate souls. Okay? And to do that, they have to do it. They're empowered by the Leela avatars, to teach what is this Maya, man? And what is rasa? See, you got to learn what is rasa tattva. This is a teaching here. What is Maya tattva? Just what I'm telling you there. Duplicitous and forked tongue. See? So, and you see, that comes from the Lord. The Lord Chaitanya, you could see in his past, is very duplicitous. But it's always beautiful and for the benefit of the living beings. See, he would say one thing, but in his heart feel another thing. Okay? And he would say something external, to satisfy the Vaidhi Bhaktas or something, but in his heart he'd be thinking something different, feeling something different. See, and only the devotees know the heart, the real heart of the Lord. They see through the duplicity, if you can. Depends on how advanced you are. See? Then you start to see, oh, look, this is happening here, and it's beautiful. That's why if we get into the qualities of the Lord and and take shelter there, you'll like that duplicity there, and that'll pull you out of that duplicity of these persons imitating Krishna, imitating the authority of Krishna, imitating the authority of Guru. That's what people are doing here. There's a false Vasudeva. There's also false acharyas. And that's practically everybody. 99.9% are just imitating the truth. That's what we're doing is rare. Aren't these classes uncommon? Isn't everything we're doing uncommon? Isn't this intelligence coming through uncommon? This is the transcendental potency, man. This can't be pulled off by some material knowledge and all that stuff. This is very special. Only a really blind person who is an offensive rascal cannot see what's going on here. It's hidden from them. It's hidden from those who leave here. Those who leave here go back into the darkness. They can't see all that. They come and look and all that, and they become like the Vaidhi Bhaktas. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, I don't believe in that. See, they become like them. Oh, I'll go there. Stay 40 years like the people who went against Moses, their leader. Oh, I'll go wander in the darkness for 40 years. And that's what they're doing. Most of them don't have 40 years, and they'll die before they, finish, and they'll come wandering again in the darkness until they figure it out. That's right. See, because that's you pluck out a thorn with a thorn, man. Okay? So see but the thorn of the devotee under the shelter of the transcendental potency, okay, pulls out the poison, draws it out. Okay. So that's what you're dealing with out here. So stay close. There's tigers and lions. I mean, really like ferocious lions, not the lions that are made in here. See, lion out there, lion out here. See? You become like a tiger here. There's the tigers out there to defeat the tigers out there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Yeah, again, there you go. See the difference between a Brahmin and a Vaishnava. You notice we do the same thing? Are we on the same page with Bhakti Siddhanta or what? He wrote a book. I tried to find it, but he wrote a book. I saw it in Mayapur. I should have bought it. The difference between a Brahmin and a Vaishnava. And it's all the stuff that I'm talking about, man. Same thing. Brahmins are always thinking they're better than, not just equal to Vaishnavas. It's a better thing. Hare Krishna. They think they're more intelligent. That's why my ex, she went down into this Vaidhi level, this best Brahmin. She thinks she's more intelligent than her guru, her real guru. See? That's how it is out there. People, they see, even these so-called gurus and teachers, and they see what's going on here, and they think they're more intelligent. That's Maya. That's illusion. That's darkness, man. That's blindness. See? So these people, they're blind leading the blind. Doesn't matter how nice their devotee is or how many followers. You can lead 1 million followers in the darkness. People do it all the time. You know? This whole world is a dark place, man. The only real light here is devotion. Is taste for Krishna, real taste, pure taste, because that lights up everything. It even lights up Krishna, man. It lights up the illusion. You see that. So that's why the more taste you get for Krishna's name, the more the illusion is exposed. That's why I'm here to help increase in taste so that you can see all this bullshit going on in Maya. See, I'm just calling a spade a spade. They're all bullshitting Maya. Those who are servants of Maya, including in religion and all that, they're all bullshitting you with their speculation. So, but they're bullshit. They're actually acting, and I'm just clearing the bullshit by telling you with my voice, man. I'm telling you, it's bullshit, man. It exposes the bullshit. You know, lies, the cheating. That's what Maya does. She lies. Everything's twisted. Twisted intelligence, man. Hypocrisy. You. Oh, I really want to help Gaurahari. Yeah, like my ex. I really want to help her. No, she's used by Maya to try to take down everything I'm doing. All with a smile on her face, just like Judas. Can you see how it works, man? He betrayed Jesus, and she's betrayed here. She betrayed the spiritual potency. Those two, don't think, and they always say, oh, very nice. Oh, very nice. Oh, let's have a little chat. Fuck you should be saying. What? You left a real bona fide guru. You gave up the gift of this bhakti, man. You know? You are a betrayer, man. Betrayal of the real spirit. See? That's preaching, man. See, you use a thorn to pluck out the duplicity. You know, you just, hey, man, you know, that's vicious what they're doing. Vicious. And you get close to that, he'll take you down. That's what the whole thing. That's why Jesus said, beware of association with the Pharisees. They're duplicitous, liars, cheaters, man. That's what you do when you leave. You go kuru aparad, man. You become a liar and a cheater and a snake, man. You're caught up in that. Their only chance is to listen to Guru someday. Otherwise, you'll have to wait to do it again. You know, and whoever appears here to help you, you know, you'll have to go through that again, man. You just have to get rid of it. You have to let go of the snake, man. So you got to save yourselves in this sense, man. Hey, they're choosing. That's their choice. You know, they don't understand. They have strong desires for some reason. You know. So that's the same thing. They happen when Jesus' first disciples, they noticed this same kind of phenomena. There are people that came and say, oh yeah, we're with you, and we're actually a part of your family, and you know, and they came to take the energy or something. and then they leave and don't feel anything for you. They have no relation. They don't, because they never had a relationship really. It's just some kind of shadow thing or something. Get the energy, and then they leave, and it's like, who are you guys? Do you notice that people are advancing to the point you see there's a family feeling here. See, there's a family feeling. You feel part of this family. They don't have that. Balaram and they don't feel. It's like, hey man, well, you guys are gone. We're doing our thing. We're okay. Yeah, my ex-wife, same thing. She only comes back here when she has troubles and to get money or to get help, and that's the only use is how to use Gaurahari Das. You know, Balaram approaches one of our members here for money and says, oh, maybe we can have a chat and all this stuff. The only thing is just to use you, just to get it. That's what happens. They feel, no, you're cut off. This is called breaking the Bhakti creeper, if it was even there. They're trying to get this Bhakti creeper, but the Lord knows their heart, man. And it just cuts off. They just cut off, or they were cut off here. Sometimes people, they come into the fold. See? So, and then by their actions, they just leave and don't think anything about it. They don't feel, oh, with that family? Oh, we just go to some other family out there. See, it's no big deal. Or we'll make our own family. Yeah, well, maybe that might be a boon for her. Her guru died. Well, maybe she'll get some sense. Now who will help her? The disciples can care less about the whites. See, they're all prejudiced. They all look at the white skin. Oh, you're a white skin. We're Bengali, man. See, Brahmins. See, this is the Brahmin level. Oh, you're white skin. We're dark skin. We don't believe it. So this is the punishment. She didn't get any. So anyway, that's just what happens. Try to get everybody strong here so you understand Maya's game, man. So Meena says, one devotee preached to me very seriously. They were serious that I should listen to Lady Gaga rather than Srila Gaurahari Das. Lady, you're kidding me. See, that is crazy, man. That I would help me understand compassion. You're kidding me. That is insane. That I was wasting my time with you. They were serious. I think some of the older devotees are genuine dementia. Isn't that a crazy, man? Yeah. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama. Here we get life to relish our increasing chanting, and also some life to fight on the field here, to help. Yeah. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Just remember when Bhaktisiddhanta taught that when Lord Chaitanya disappeared, see, they had their group, their family, man. It's a family thing. The family was here, and so the devotees are here with their family. And when Lord Chaitanya disappeared, they saw, because the Lord was keeping it very powerfully at bay, all his Maya. As soon as he disappeared, man, the renunciates, the austere, the sannyasis, and all that stuff, they came in and started to teach that the way to attain Krishna was the opposite of the way they taught. That's what's being taught now. That's why they don't like us, because we've got Krishna and we teach the right thing, the clear thing, the truthful things as Lord Chaitanya taught, and they're teaching the opposite. They're teaching you attain a relationship with Krishna by austerity and by renunciation and by sadhana and pious, they're food for life things and all that stuff. And that's how you attain Krishna. But that's, that's just like, that's the Vaidhi Bhakti level where, you're putting your thing you want to work. You think by working, you're going to attain satisfaction. See? So the real path is you have to associate with an associate of the Lord just by that. Then you get all the right knowledge, because they're trying to attain the right understanding. I just gave you the right understanding. Where did I get it? It's right there in the book. It's right there in Srimad Bhagavatam and Chaitanya. There, they spend their whole lives following the wrong path. They're misdirected by the directions. They're the wrong directions that they heard from their gurus. In the false line, they're the false followers. See, only the real followers can look into the scriptures and see what's there. Can you imagine? I'm just telling you what's there, and then you check it, then you see it, because they've been blinding you by their speculation. It's like a magician, man. Just, with a sleight of hand, you get the hands moving, Trinavarta going, and their speculations and all that, and then you look at the scriptures, and it's all hazy. You can't see anything. One day there was a minting between Brahmins and Vaishnavas where Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur spoke, and the Brahmanas surrendered to Bhaktisiddhanta. A meeting between the Brahmanas. Yeah, maybe they surrendered. For how long, who knows? Hare Krishna. I think they probably understood that he was empowered, because a devotee has knowledge that I think I remember reading some of that thing. It's very highly intellectual and all that. It's like maybe they surrendered, see, he used his amazing big intellect, it's a thorn plucking out a thorn. Their intellect is kind of mirroring that stuff, and then he gave the real intellect with real bhakti. And then it plucks a thorn out, so it's great. Yeah, devotees can do miracles like that. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. You'll see, even though people are balking and then they're resisting and they don't believe and all that stuff, when you stand up, and I'm standing up and others standing up for the truth here, that is real preaching, and the first resistance, then acceptance. Because it's true. What we're doing here is so true. See, and what they're doing is not. And the truth always wins. It's like a battle. See, the battlefield of Kurukshetra, man, there was a battle. Is there a battle here? Hey, man, all we're trying to do is our thing here, man, preaching are these things, what I'm seeing in the book, the confidential things. The reasons why the acharyas, they don't preach the confidential things normally is because of the resistance. People would resist it. So now I got the order to preach the confidential thing. That means deliverance is here. See? Jesus, to an extent, preached the confidential truth, and that the Lord gave him a message of deliverance. Whatever the Lord says, I want to deliver the living entities, and he gives a message and people follow that message, you're delivered. You'll get the experience of God being happy and pleased with you by awakening your heart. Okay? So if deliverance isn't quite here yet, then you get the rules, regulations. Okay? And the acharyas keep the deeper purport to themselves because people are not ready. Look at what it does preaching like we do. Look at all these persons following Krishna. They don't understand, do they? Okay? Anyway, I got the order. I'm doing it anyway. And look what's the result is pulling the people that are ready to go to this level. Of course, it's fewer, right? But still, hey man, why not give people a chance? That's what the Lord's thinking. We caught a lot of fish out there, and some are ready to come over here. See? So as our preaching gets stronger, and it is, I just built this website on YouTube. Built it, I just put a name to it. And we're uploading certain videos about Vaishnava Siddhanta. And it caught one lady from I think, I don't know, maybe Russia or somewhere, and very intelligent. She asked greatly. She says, whoa, man. She saw these things, and she says, wow, and started asking questions. And I thought, wow, those are real good questions, man. You see, they're out there. Okay? There are people looking for this. But if you don't hang the light out, then they won't see. So that's why another reason, don't spend all your time at people who got the light and then rejected the light. Why bother there? They rejected it. Okay, well, that's your destiny. Let's go hang out the light. There are people out there. Why waste our time? We only got a certain amount of time, right? On this planet. Why not spend time like Karuna was cutting these videos out, now and getting the points and putting them up on the YouTube channel. See, and this goes out. People watch the YouTube. They're looking for where's the truth? Where's the truth? My God, we have the truth. Can you believe? We've got the friggin' truth here. I mean, clear, true, and power, and all of that. There are people, devotees, Vaishnavas out there waiting to connect. See? So anyway, that's how. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Otherwise, look at all the other stuff they got. Nothing but a bunch of contamination, more or less. Different levels of contamination. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.